Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're cracking the code on the most captivating teen mystery series Netflix has to offer. We've compiled our top 10, packed with suspense, secrets, and young detectives unraveling thrilling puzzles. Get ready for a deep dive into these must-watch shows. Let's count them down. Kicking off our list at number 1 is The Order. With an IMDb rating of 6.7 and a Rotten Tomatoes score of 100% from critics and 71% from audiences, this series falls into the genre of supernatural horror, fantasy, and mystery. The plot follows college freshman Jack Morton, played by Jake Manley, as he joins a secret society, the Hermetic Order of the Blue Rose, and discovers a world of magic, werewolves, and dark secrets within the university. He soon finds himself caught in a dangerous war between the Order and a rival werewolf covenant.
Welcome to the Order. I'm gonna teach you how to use magic properly.
A tutor?
You got stuck with me for some reason.
Just lucky, I guess.
Personally, while the Rotten Tomatoes score is mixed, I found The Order to be a fun and engaging blend of supernatural elements and campus intrigue. The mystery surrounding the different magical factions and Jack's own family history kept me hooked, even if it leaned into some classic genre tropes. Coming in at number 2, we have The Society. It boasts an IMDb rating of 7.1 and a strong Rotten Tomatoes score of 86% from critics and 81% from audiences. And this series can be categorized as mystery, thriller, and drama. The teenagers of the wealthy town of West Ham mysteriously find themselves in a replica of their town with no adults. They must establish their own rules and try to survive, all while grappling with the unsettling mystery of their isolation and the strange occurrences in their new reality.
Mom, it's me again. Where is everyone?
The series stars Catherine Newton as Allie Pressman, Gideon Adlon as Becca Gelb, and Sean Birdie as Sam Elliott. Personally, The Society presents a fascinating social experiment wrapped in a compelling mystery. Watching the teens try to build their own society and uncover the truth behind their situation is gripping. The strong ensemble cast and the ever-present sense of unease made it a truly binge-worthy experience, even though it ended prematurely. Sliding into number 3 is Lock and Key. With an IMDb rating of 7.3 and a Rotten Tomatoes score of 68% from critics and 56% from audiences, this series falls under the genres of fantasy, horror, and mystery.
Hello? Are you my echo?
Yes.
After their father's murder, the 3 Locke siblings move to their ancestral home, Key House, a mysterious mansion filled with magical keys that grant incredible powers. They soon discover that a dangerous entity is also after the keys, forcing them to unlock the secrets of Key House and protect their family. The main actors include Darby Stanchfield as Nina Locke, Connor Jessup as Tyler Locke, and Amelia Jones as Kinsey Locke. Personally, Lock and Key offers a charming blend of fantasy and mystery with a touch of darkness. The imaginative powers of the keys and the overarching mystery surrounding their origins and the villainous dodge kept me invested. It's a visually appealing series with a good balance of adventure and suspense. Entering our number 4 spot is the impactful series 13 Reasons Why. With an IMDb rating of 7.4 and a Rotten Tomatoes score of 35% from critics and 56% from audiences, this show is a teen drama and mystery. The plot follows Clay Jensen after his classmate Hannah Baker dies by suicide. Clay receives a box of cassette tapes in which Hannah details the 13 reasons that led to her decision.
Hey, it's Hannah. Settle in, because I'm about to tell you the story of my life. More specifically, why my life ended. And if you're listening to this tape, you're one of the reasons why.
As Clay listens to the tapes, he uncovers a web of dark secrets, bullying, and the devastating consequences of their high school's social dynamics. The main actors include Dylan Minnette as Clay Jensen, Catherine Langford as Hannah Baker, and Christian Navarro as Tony Padilla. Personally, 13 Reasons Why is a difficult but undeniably powerful series. While controversial, its initial mystery surrounding Hannah's tapes is incredibly compelling and forces viewers to confront important issues. The performances are strong, and the unfolding of Hannah's story is both heartbreaking and thought-provoking. At number 5, we delve into the supernatural with Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. It has an IMDb rating of 7.4 and a Rotten Tomatoes score of 82% from critics and 72% from audiences. And this series is a blend of supernatural horror, fantasy, and mystery. This darker reimagining of the Sabrina, the teenage witch story, sees Sabrina Spellman navigating her 16th birthday, where she must choose between the mortal world of her friends and the witch world of her family. As she embraces her magical heritage, she faces dark forces, ancient prophecies, and numerous supernatural mysteries in the town of Greendale.
My name is Sabrina Spellman, and I will not sign it away.
The main actors include Kiernan Shipka as Sabrina Spellman, Ross Lynch as Harvey Kinkle, and Lucy Davis as Hilda Spellman. Personally, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina offers a much darker and more compelling take on the character. The gothic atmosphere, the exploration of witchcraft and the occult, and the ongoing mysteries surrounding Sabrina's destiny and the threats to Greendale make it a captivating and often genuinely creepy series. Enjoying the mystery? Smash that like button. Subscribe for more top 10s. What's your fave teen mystery on Netflix? Let us know in the comments. Now, back to the countdown. Haunting our number 6 position is Lockwood & Co. It boasts an IMDb rating of 7.4 and a strong Rotten Tomatoes score of 94% from critics and 94% from audiences. And this series can be categorized as a supernatural thriller, mystery, and action show. Set in a London plagued by deadly ghosts only teenagers can see, 3 gifted young people run a small psychic detection agency, Lockwood & Co., led by the charismatic Anthony Lockwood. They investigate dangerous hauntings, uncover conspiracies within the ghost-hunting establishment, and grapple with the mysteries of their own pasts.
I'm Anthony Lockwood. This is George. Welcome to Lockwood & Co. How about we find ourselves a ghost?
The main actors include Ruby Stokes as Lucy Carlisle, Cameron Chapman as Anthony Lockwood, and Ali Haji Heshmati as George Karam. Personally, Lockwood & Co. is a delightful surprise. It's a well-crafted supernatural mystery with a fantastic trio of leads. The ghost designs are genuinely creepy, and the underlying mysteries surrounding Lockwood's past and the larger ghost epidemic are thoroughly engaging. The high Rotten Tomatoes score reflects its strong reception, and I definitely agree it's a must-watch.
I'm on a treasure hunt.
Sliding into number 7 spot, Outer Banks. It has an IMDb rating of 7.5 and a Rotten Tomatoes score of 79% from critics and 66% from audiences. And this series can be categorized as action-adventure, mystery, and teen drama.
And that's me. And this is where I live, the Outer Banks. Paradise on Earth. And our mission this summer is to have a good time all the time.
A tight-knit group of teenagers from the wrong side of the tracks in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, known as the Pogues, set out on a treasure hunt to find a legendary lost gold linked to the disappearance of the leader's father. Their quest leads them into dangerous territory, forcing them to confront wealthy rivals and uncover long-buried secrets. The main actors include Chase Stokes as John B. Routledge, Madeline Klein as Sarah Cameron, and Madison Bailey as Kiara Carrera. Personally, Outer Banks is a fun and addictive blend of adventure, mystery, and teen drama. The treasure hunt provides a central, compelling mystery, and the relationships between the characters, along with the beautiful coastal setting, make it an engaging watch, even if some plot points can be a bit far-fetched. Creeping into our number 8 spot are the Dead Boy Detectives. It holds an IMDb rating of 7.5 and a Rotten Tomatoes score of 92% from critics and 92% from audiences. And this series falls under the genres of supernatural mystery and comedy drama.
We are the Dead Boy Detective Agency. He's the brains. I'm the ball. We ghosts, and we solve mysteries.
Based on DC Comics characters, this series follows the ghost detectives Charles Rowland and Edwin Payne as they solve supernatural crimes, often helping other young ghosts who are stuck in the mortal realm. Their cases lead them to encounter witches, demons, and a variety of paranormal phenomena, all while navigating their own afterlives. The main actors include George Rickstrew as Edwin Payne, Jaden Rivry as Charles Rowland, and Cassius Nelson as Crystal Palace. Personally, Dead Boy Detectives is a charming and witty addition to the supernatural mystery genre. The dynamic between Charles and Edwin is fantastic, and each episode presents a unique and intriguing ghostly case. It strikes a good balance between spooky mysteries and heartfelt moments, making it a thoroughly enjoyable watch. Claiming our number 9 spot is The Umbrella Academy. It boasts an IMDb rating of 7.8 out of 10 and a strong Rotten Tomatoes score of 79% from critics and 61% from audiences. And this series falls under the genres of superhero, action, comedy drama, and mystery. A dysfunctional family of adopted sibling superheroes reunites after the death of their eccentric billionaire father.
I have adopted 6 children, gifted with abilities far beyond the ordinary. I give you the Umbrella Academy.
As they grapple with their individual issues, they must also come together to solve the mystery of his death and prevent an impending apocalypse, often uncovering further secrets about their origins and abilities along the way. The main actors include Elliot Page as Victor Hargreaves, Tom Hopper as Luther Hargreaves, and David Castaneda as Diego Hargreaves. Personally, The Umbrella Academy is a unique and stylish superhero series with a strong emphasis on character development and intricate mysteries. The time travel elements and the looming threat of the apocalypse create compelling overarching mysteries each season, and the dynamic between the flawed but lovable siblings is a major draw. And finally, taking our number 10 spot is Wednesday. It holds an IMDb rating of 8 and a Rotten Tomatoes score of 73% from critics and 85% from audiences. And this series is a blend of comedy horror, mystery, and supernatural elements. The teenage Wednesday Addams is sent to Nevermore Academy, a school for outcasts, where she attempts to master her emerging psychic ability, thwart a monstrous killing spree terrorizing the local town, and solve the one supernatural mystery that embroiled her parents 25 years ago. The main actors include Jenna Ortega as Wednesday Addams, Gwendoline Christie as Principal Larissa Weems, and Ricky Lindholm as Dr. Valerie Kinbot. Personally, Wednesday is a darkly funny and visually striking series with a compelling central mystery. Jenna Ortega's portrayal of Wednesday is iconic, and the blend of teenage drama, supernatural elements, and a genuine whodunit kept me thoroughly entertained. The high ratings are well-deserved for this unique and engaging show. So that's our list. Which of these teen mystery series are your favorites? Did we miss any that you think should have been included? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed diving into these thrilling mysteries with us, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more top 10 lists, series spotlights, and all things binge-worthy. But wait, as a special bonus, we couldn't forget this iconic series that arguably helped pave the way for many of these shows and remains a beloved mystery with a fantastic ensemble of young characters. Our bonus pick is the phenomenal Stranger Things. It has an IMDb rating of 8.6 and a Rotten Tomatoes score of 91% from critics and 90% from audiences. And this series falls under the genres of science fiction horror, mystery, and thriller. When young Will Byers vanishes in the small town of Hawkins, Indiana, his friends, family, and the local police chief are drawn into an extraordinary mystery involving secret government experiments, terrifying creatures from another dimension known as the Upside Down, and a strange girl with telekinetic powers. Each season unfolds a new, intricate mystery that the core group of teenagers bravely confronts. The main actors include Millie Bobby Brown as Eleven, Finn Wolfhard as Mike Wheeler, and Winona Ryder as Joyce Byers. Personally, Stranger Things is a cultural phenomenon for a reason. It masterfully blends nostalgia, sci-fi thrills, genuine scares, and heartwarming friendships, all wrapped around compelling central mysteries that keep you guessing until the very end. The high ratings speak for themselves. It's a must-watch for any fan of the genre.